DJing and Bluetooth speakers are two things that just don't go together very well. But could this, the world's loudest battery-powered performance Bluetooth speaker, change all that? Well, let's find out. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crossfader. I'm DJ Holland, and this is the brand new Soundboks. Now, Soundboks are a company that have been around for a little while now, making battery-powered performance Bluetooth speakers. But this, the brand new Soundboks 3, is the first one that actually takes into mind the professionals of the DJ market. One look at this speaker and you know it means business. The wooden speaker cabinet is protected on all edges by an aluminium powder coated frame. This frame is protected on the corners by large silicone balls, meaning that this speaker is really built for life on the road. You can fly with this in the luggage compartment and have no worries. The speaker grill on the front is replaceable should you want to customize it, change the color, and it does a great job of protecting the speakers underneath. Everything about this speaker is just built for durability. On the bottom of the speaker is a 3.5-inch speaker pole hole should you want to use this on speaker stands. You know, replace your PA system with these speakers, and believe me, this is more than capable. In the middle of the speaker is a large reflex bass port. This helps with the low frequencies, but also the carry handles are integrated into the sides of this, keeping the entire edge smooth, so there's nothing to catch when you're transporting the speaker around. All the buttons in the battery compartment are recessed, also for the same reasons. The buttons are large, knurled and rubber coated. This entire thing is built for life on the road. In fact, the electronics inside the speaker are IP68 water certified, which this means you can't submerge the speaker in water, of course, but you can play with it out in the rain. You could spill a drink on it. You could DJ in the snow, boat parties. You can take this speaker where other speakers could never go before and not have to worry too much about the electricity and the components inside it. It really is a rugged, versatile speaker. Powering the speaker is a 12-volt lithium-ion battery. The batteries are easily swappable. They feature carry handles and onboard indicator lights to let you know how much charge is in them. You can charge the speaker batteries whilst playing the speaker itself, and to charge the speaker from completely empty to completely full takes about 3.5 hours. Now, this 3.5 hours is good for an impressive 40 hours of battery life at half volume. Perfect for a weekend at the festival. It's incredible battery life. The way that you get this battery life from the speaker is down to the amplifier technology inside. There's 3 Class D amplifiers inside the speaker. These amplifiers are running at 72 watts RMS, so they're very powerful. And what they're doing inside is they're analyzing what you're listening to, the charge state of the battery, and the settings that you've set into the speaker via the app, and it monitors it, and it will take less voltage from the battery when you don't need to be pumping out too hard, and when you do, and you've got the bass, you know, rocking, and you've got it all turned up, then it will ask for more voltage and, you know, drain the battery faster. It's very clever technology going on inside here. The 3 amplifiers inside are running the 3 speakers on the front. You've got 2 10-inch subwoofers. These drop down to 40 hertz and kick out 96 decibels each. In the middle, you've got a 1-inch tweeter. This tweeter can kick out 20 kilohertz and runs at 102 decibels at its peak. That means this speaker, with the volume knob turned to 11, and yes, it goes all the way to 11, which is so cool. This speaker is kicking out 126 decibels from a battery-powered speaker. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. You can buy a backpack accessory for this speaker and put it on your back and go down a ski slope or wherever you want and kick out 126 decibels. Absolute madness. Alternatively, you can use the 3.5-inch speaker pole hole at the bottom of the speaker, plonk it on a speaker stand, and use it instead of a full PA system. You can party and DJ wherever you want. Madness. Having all this power is all well and good, but it's no good if DJs can't connect to it. The Soundboks runs on Bluetooth 5.0 technology, which is great for connecting phones, laptops and whatnot to just casually listen to music, but Bluetooth and DJing is a no-go. There's just too much lag. The same goes to the other popular wireless standard, AirPlay. Again, absolutely useless, far too much lag. So, Fortunately, on the back of the Soundboks 3, we have the Pro panel. This little panel has a 3.5mm auxiliary in cable. It has a 3.5 auxiliary out cable, perfect for daisy chaining speakers together. And it has two XLR/jack combo inputs on the back of the unit. So what we can do is we can connect DJ mixers, we can connect microphones, we can connect anything we want really. We've got a vast variety of connections on there. The XLR inputs are in stereo, which is brilliant. The speakers always play mono, but you can change that in the application. We'll speak about that in a minute. This Pro panel allows us to connect our DJ mixer straight to this speaker. And then if you want to connect other speakers, other soundboxes to the one you're plugged into, the Soundboks uses a technology called SCAR. Now, SCAR is another wireless audio technology, much like Bluetooth in a lot of ways. However, SCAR is used on a professional stage basis. You know, bands such as Eminem, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, all their musicians on tour, they all use SCAR technology to play their instruments live and wirelessly and, you know, not get too much lag. SCAR is fixed to 40 milliseconds between each device. So when you are using a Soundboks, you want to connect another Soundboks, you can put the main one you're plugged into host mode. You can then click up to 4 other speakers, so you can connect 5 together. You can put the other 4 speakers in join mode. There's no passwords, there's no passcodes like you have with Bluetooth. You just press the buttons, they automatically connect, and away you go. It's fantastic. The 40 milliseconds is perfect for DJing. It's not too much. Very slightly noticeable, but trust me, you can DJ with 5 other speakers all kicking out 126 decibels each, and you're just plugged into one. It's amazing. The Bluetooth technology within the speaker can be used to connect your phone, and when you've downloaded the Soundboks app, you can take these speakers to the next level. The application allows you to connect up as many speakers as you like to your phone. You can then switch between each speaker whilst they're playing their music and change the settings on board. The application allows you to remote control the speakers. You can power off the speaker, you can change the volume, you can change if it's in solo mode, host mode, or join mode if you're trying to pair more speakers together. You can also go into the advanced settings. This is where the app gets really interesting. So when you're in the advanced settings of the speaker, you can choose between 4 options. We have the Pro panel. Inside the Pro panel, you can take control of the XLR inputs on the back of the device. So if your DJ mixer or you're using a microphone isn't quite loud enough, you can boost the volume on individual channels. You can also change between mixer mode, which is perfect for music, you know, DJ mixers and whatnot, and microphone mode, which will tweak the settings of the speaker to suit a microphone's needs a bit better. Perfect for speaking at, you know, outdoor events and whatnot. Perfect for using that. Upgrade mode allowed you to download and update the firmware within the speakers. This is, you know, worth doing because Soundboks keep releasing new features and they're always implemented using this update feature. All you have to do is make sure the speaker has 40% of volume on it. Make sure your phone's got plenty of battery too. And if there's a new update available, you can download it using your phone's internet connection and install it all wirelessly. No need for messy USB cables or anything like that. The Bluetooth settings panel allows you to change the way the Bluetooth technology works within the speaker. This is only for pairing phones and laptops and whatnot for personal listening, but you can choose whether to have the speaker auto connect to nearby devices that it's been paired to before. As a default, there is no pairing password with a Soundboks speaker. The idea is that everyone can share the love, but if you want to, you know, stop other people hijacking your speaker at public events, you can also add a passcode inside the settings. Finally, we have the sound panel. This is where things get really interesting. Inside this panel, you can change between left, right, or mono for your speaker's output. So if you're plugged in to a stereo source, such as the XLR panels on the back, or you're streaming music via Bluetooth, you can choose whether to have one speaker in left and choose for the other to be the right and actually create some stereo panning, which is brilliant. Otherwise, if you're not too fussed about that, leave it in the default and everything that comes out of the Soundboks will be mono. It's great if you've got a couple of these paired up and, you know, strategically place them around the room. You can create some impressive sounding effects by setting these speakers to the correct orientation and panning them correctly. You can also choose between 3 different EQ modes. Now these EQ modes tell you exactly what they do. They also tell you the battery life that you're expected to get from them. So if you're playing in different environments, you can tailor this speaker to your needs. The default mode is the power mode. This allows the speaker to play at its default EQ settings. Lots of bass on there, plenty of bass. This allows the speaker to play at 126 decibels at peak volume. Also allows for around 5 hours, give or take, with the speaker playing at full volume. Alternatively, you can set the speaker to indoor mode. Now, indoor mode winds off that bass quite a bit, really levels out the sound, won't be disturbing your neighbors or your roommate next door. Then again, it can still go to 117 decibels if you want it to, and if you are playing at peak volume, you can expect around 7 hours of battery life. Finally, there's the Bass Plus mode. Now this mode is rather unnecessary in a lot of cases. The bass is very hard, very punchy, reminds us of what you hear at a festival. It really cuts through everyone else on the campsite. It is loud, it is deep, it's very heavy, and you will only really need to use it in loud, noisy outdoor environments. But again, the speaker can run at its full 126 decibels, but in this mode you're expecting about 3 hours of battery life if you're playing it all the way up to 11, for the night, because it's very heavy. Not many people will probably need that mode, but it's nice to have the option should you need it. Now, it's all well and good me saying that 126 decibels at peak volume is loud, but if you don't know what 126 decibels sounds like, it isn't going to correspond very well, especially not through a YouTube video. So to try and put it into visual terms, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an Ultimate Ears UE Boom 2 Bluetooth speaker, very popular Bluetooth speaker on the market. I'm going to take a pair of Rocket KRK speakers, and I'll take a single Soundboks, and we'll run the same track through them at half volume and at full volume. This, hopefully using a dB meter to show you the volume inside this room, will just show you in visual terms how loud this speaker is compared to other rivals. And there we have it, the Soundboks 3. This speaker is incredible. Everyone we show it to, everywhere we take it, every time we play on it, ourselves in the office and the people we're showing it to are blown away that this thing is battery powered and that you can just connect to it with Bluetooth and take it where you want. I've used these speakers out on yacht parties. I've seen them at the top of mountains or Rice Festival. People put them on the backs and snowboard down with 126 decibels kicking out. They are phenomenal. They're very expensive, $999, but that's expensive for a Bluetooth speaker. And as we've shown, Bluetooth speakers can't do half of what this speaker can do. If you're looking at it and thinking, I'd love one of those, but they're too expensive from a Bluetooth speaker point of view, perhaps look at it from the other direction. PA systems aren't battery powered. They're much bigger. You usually need separate amplifiers, separate sub bins, things like that. This speaker is half the price of most PA systems, kicks out the same amount of volume, and is battery powered. The convenience and the ability to just pick this up and take it wherever you want, pair it up with different speakers, no need for passwords. It's incredible. It really is cutting edge technology. Pairing this with the Denon Prime Go battery powered deck literally means you can DJ anywhere in the world at full volume. It's incredible. We're blown away by this speaker. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up. It really does help us. Subscribe for more content just like this, and make sure to hit that bell icon so you're updated when we upload new videos. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are in the world. Take care, and we'll see you in another video sometime soon.